Hey everybody, and welcome to Cambridge, Massachusetts. Today I'm going to take a walk along part of the MIT campus. Right now I'm walking along the MIT List Visual Arts Center and the MIT Media Lab building. Today is August 24th, 2023. It is about 10 a.m. and 72 degrees out. It's a beautiful morning. Okay, so we're coming up on the MIT Media Lab, which is building E14. Here it is. The Media Lab was founded by Nicholas Negroponte and former MIT President Jerome Wiesner. As we walk along here, it was in 1985. So Media Lab innovations include GPS, touchscreen, tech wearables, e-ink, and Guitar Hero, that is the video game. As we're about to come up on Amherst Street. Here is the front entrance, or the Amherst Street entrance at least. So you can see this building also has the School of Architecture and Planning. It's called the Jerome Lemelson Center, this section. Jerome Lemelson was a famous inventor. Some of his inventions included barcode readers, cordless phones, cassette players, and camcorders, automated manufacturing systems, even crying baby dolls. I believe he invented some of the parts that went into these things. But in all, he had more than 600 patents. As we're going to be coming up on this building here, which is the MIT List Visual Arts Center. Among other things, it houses the Bartos Theater, which is designed for film showings and lectures, which seats a maximum of 198 people. Named after Celeste and Armand Bartos, who donated $1 million. The List Visual Arts Center itself was established in 1950. It's a contemporary art museum of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. And you can see the sign for the Wiesner building here. Okay, so I'm going to continue across the street here. You can see there's some construction going on. The MIT Cambridge campus was designed by William Wells Bosworth, who was an American architect. The Bosworth Cafe in Building 7 is named after him. He also designed the AT&T building in New York City and the Theodore N. Vail Mansion in Morristown, New Jersey, now the Morristown Town Hall. Okay, so this area here, this grassy area, is known as the Hockfield Court. It was named after Susan Hockfield, who was MIT's 16th president. And this red sculpture over here, which looks kind of like girders twisted together. That is known as Aesop's Fable 2. It's a sculpture by Mark D. Severo. Here it is. He is best known for its architecturally scaled abstract sculptures fabricated from industrial building materials. This is installed on Hockfield Court next to the Stata Center, which we will take a look at as well. So this is the back side of the Stata Center here. That's short for the Ray and Maria Stata Center. You can see it's a really unique building. It's the Ray and Marie Stata Center for Computer Information and Intelligence Sciences. Ray and Maria Stata were a married couple that provided funding for the building. Ray Stata was an American entrepreneur, engineer, and investor. Actually, why don't we walk up the stairs here so we can see the full back side of it. The Stata Center was designed by Canadian-American architect Frank Gehry, whose other structures include the Guggenheim Museum, the Disney Concert Hall in Los Angeles, the Louis Vuitton Foundation in Paris, and the Dancing House in Prague. It is really a cool looking building. It's very reflective too. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll continue along here to the front side of it. And we're going to continue down Vassar Street over to some of the Mass Ave MIT buildings. Yeah, go down here. See just lots of cool entrances. Okay, so this sculpture right here out front of the Stata Center is the Sean Collier Memorial. The Sean Collier Memorial is a large abstract environmental sculpture located on the campus of Massachusetts Institute of Technology in Cambridge. It was designed by MIT faculty and students in memory of Sean Collier, a member of the MIT campus police. And it's related to one of the biggest tragedies in Boston history, which I'm not going to mention here in this video, but you can certainly Google it. Here you go, the MIT Stata Center sign. Across the street is the Parsons Laboratory for Environmental Science and Engineering. It's 15 Vassar Street. Here's the very interesting Stata Center. So next to the Parsons Laboratory over here is the Picower Institute for Learning and Memory. The Picower Institute is a community of scientists dedicated to understanding the mechanisms that drive learning and memory. Continue to show more scenes of the Stata Center too. Really funky building. Look straight up at the roof here. That's pretty cool. Okay. A lot going on construction-wise here right now. As we're basically walking towards Mass Ave right now. I believe the stack in the distance there is the MIT Central Utilities plant. MIT Central Utilities plant produces on-campus electricity and steam through a combined heat and power process, also known as cogeneration, a highly efficient method of generating electrical and thermal power simultaneously. Pretty cool. Here's a closer look at the plant. See the steam coming out. Here is Building 37, which is the Ronald E. McNair building. It's a Center for Space Research. On December 5th, 1986, MIT dedicated Building 37, home to the Center for Space Research and part of the Aeronautics and Astronautics Department, to Ronald E. McNair. Wow, during McNair's second flight in space, he lost his life along with 6 other astronauts when the Space Shuttle Challenger exploded. Wow, I do remember that. That was a very historical disaster, tragedy. I believe we're coming up on the corner of Mass Ave now. Down this way would be Central Square, if we were to take a right on Mass Ave. So we're at the corner of Vassar Street and Mass Ave now. On the left here real quick. Okay, so to my left is the Daniel Guggenheim Aeronautical Laboratory. You can see it as this beautiful building. It contains the Arthur and Linda Gelb Laboratory, including a teaching laboratory, machine shop, and electronic shop. I think that's in the basement. The first floor has a Robert C. Siemens Jr. Laboratory. There's a graduate student lounge in here. It's a lounge for graduate students in the Robert C. Siemens Jr. Laboratory. The second floor has an Astro headquarters. And the fourth floor has an engineering systems laboratory. All right, so we're going to continue along, and I will head across the street. Okay, so we're coming up on the DuPont Athletics Center, named after David Flett DuPont, who left $1 million bequest towards the improvement of athletic facilities. The Athletic Center opened to the MIT community in 1959. It serves as home to MIT basketball and men's and women's volleyball. DuPont's bequest also led to 12 outdoor tennis courts. And here is the entrance. Take a look up. It is a beautiful building. So obviously I haven't mentioned every single building I've walked by because there's so many. It's a very beautiful campus. All right, so we're going to be coming up on the Stratton Visitor Center. It's centrally located, and the Stratton Student Center offers a place to gather, study, dine, and do errands and relax. It was named after Julius Adam Stratton, who was a U.S. electrical engineer, physicist, university administrator, and 11th president of MIT. There we go. You can see the name, the Julius Adam Stratton Building. Before I go into in this direction here, it looks like they're set up on the school year. I'm not sure when the school year actually begins, but we're definitely getting there. All right, so we're going to take a look at the Alchemist statue here. I'm going to come up behind it. It was a sculpture by Jaume Plensa. The sculpture consists of mathematical symbols in the shape of a human form. It was commissioned specifically for the sesquicentennial celebration for MIT. And sesquicentennial means the 150th anniversary. There you go. You can actually go up inside it. It's a very popular place for people to take photos. You can look right up into the head. There you go, a little close-up of all the numbers, mathematical symbols. Neat. All right, and across the street is 77 Mass Ave Building 7. It holds the Roch Library, School of Engineering, School of Architecture, the Harvard MIT Health Sciences and Technology, and the Bosworth Cafe. It was named after William Barton Rogers, who was the founder of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Okay, so we're going to be heading back. We're back going by the Stratton Center. We're going to come back here. As you can see, they have the tents set up. Probably for I would guess for the students returning. It's got to be pretty soon now. And we're coming up on the Kresge Auditorium, which was designed by the Finnish-American architect Aerospace. The building was named for its principal funder, Sebastian S. Kresge, founder of SS Kresge Stores, which was the corporate predecessor to Kmart, and the Kresge Foundation. See, a very unique building. And you can see the front here. 48 Mass Ave, building W16, Kresge Auditorium. It's got such an interesting roof. This always makes me nervous. It looks like people could so easily just climb the side of this if they wanted to. Okay, so the final building I'll be looking at today is the MIT Chapel, which is apparently related to the Kresge Auditorium. And it's going to be over here. Ah, yes, this is it here.
Turn right.
Ah, yes, here it is. The MIT Chapel was also designed by architect Eero Saarinen and dedicated in May 1955 alongside Saarinen's Kresge Auditorium. The cylindrical building's unique and graceful design was intended to meet the needs of all faiths and continues to serve as a place of worship for a diverse MIT community. The two buildings are separated by a green space called the Kresge Oval. Alright, so let's walk up to it. It's kind of hard to get let's see if I can get a better shot from a distance. Although, let's see if I can get across here without stepping in the water. Alright, here's a good shot. Get the sun right overhead. So this is the MIT Chapel. All right. Alright, so that's going to do it for this walk. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you like my content in general and you aren't subscribed yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And as always, check out my photography at wayneoxfordphotography.com. And I'll see you next time. Bye.